doesn't matter where she went, bitch.
What happened to your hand?
Dude, fuck you. Don't try to pretend like you care now, bitch. You're over here trying to arrest my friend, ho. Fuck you. You don't care about us.
What?
Bitch, and it shows.
You're going to go to jail. Walk away.
Then take me to jail.
If you walk away from me, you're going to jail.
Really? For
Yes.
what?
Obstruction.
For what?
So keep arguing.
I'm being detained for what?
If you continue, I understand. If you continue to film inside there, you will be cited for harassment.
Yeah, you can't
For
just...
filming inside the window?
For filming inside, you're filming people who do not want to be filmed.
So-
In this video, a citizen captures a police officer overstepping their authority during a routine duty. When an officer intentionally infringes on a civilian's right to walk just because they are filming, is this a violation of human rights? Stay tuned to uncover the truth behind this action.
Is that Carolyn Rodriguez? Why you like telling people's whole name, man? Huh? Why you like giving out people's whole name and you're not supposed to? It's in your policy, right? It's in your policy, right?
No, not at all.
To give out people's personal information when it doesn't pertain to a stop?
Well, hey, sir, check yourself. I know that she has a warrant that shows up, so I can go address her and confirm, is that her?
You're stupid as fuck. No, you know what that shows? That you're intimidating people.
Not at all.
It shows that you want to go over there and fuck with someone. How do you know she has a warrant?
I do a little bit of research.
Oh, so you're looking up people that don't pertain to a traffic stop. That's what you just admitted to.
You mean people have active warrants?
No. You're stupid. Shut the fuck up. My question is specific.
Well, using language that might be considered unkind.
Shut your bitch ass up, ho. It's protected. It's protected. My speech is protected. Houston versus Hill means that I can come up while you're harassing people. And I can tell you, you're doing a shitty job. Exactly what you just did. You went out of your position, right? To tell on people, right? You want to talk about she has a warrant. Bitch, that has nothing to do with what the fuck you're doing right now, which is harassing somebody, right? Did you tell him he doesn't have to answer your fucking questions? Did you tell him that? Did you inform him of that, right?
Yeah, on that point.
But why? Because you told him a lie. He doesn't have to talk to you. And if somebody called on him being right here, all you had to do was tell him to get to the fucking sidewalk. You fucking loser. And you can call whoever the fuck you want. Call your supervisor, bitch. How about that? Call your fucking supervisor. Because you want to fuck with somebody else. Hey, Carolina.
Yeah, where is
This pussy said you have a warrant. It doesn't matter where she went, bitch.
What happened to your hand?
Dude, fuck you. Don't try to pretend like you care now, bitch. You're over here trying to arrest my friend, ho. Fuck you. You don't care about us.
What?
Bitch, and it shows.
I do.
You could have told this man, whatever reason you're talking to him, you could have told him. If they called on him for being sitting right here, you could have told him, hey, sir, we need you to get on the sidewalk. You can't be on their property, but you probably lied to him and told him you could ask him for his name, right? And that's not how it goes. Even if they call 911 also on us, we don't have to participate in your investigation.
What?
Dumbass. Because I already proved you're a piece of shit, Bengal. You lie, right? My camera, right? You lie in my camera, right? You want to pretend like you're a good cop, right?
I'm okay.
No, you're not, bitch. You're trash. You're not okay. You're a piece of shit.
Pretty big thing.
I don't give a fuck. That's the point. Your feelings don't count, bitch. Just like mine don't when y'all violate my fucking rights and lie on police reports and turn body cameras off. I proved that. And that's something you can't say is not true, bitch, because I have paperwork to prove it is. Your fucking coworkers are trash. You represent the same motherfucking shit. The shit you're doing right now. You're right here harassing this man right here, right? And then you want to talk about my fucking friend having a warrant. Bitch, that don't mean shit, ho. That just proves that your intent is to harass people to get them arrested. You don't want to help this man. You want to put him in jail. You don't want to help nobody here, motherfucker. And you want to fake act like you care. You're caring about what happened to my hand.
Why'd you thank me last week for arresting that drunk man?
I didn't thank you for shit.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
No, because that was just a front, bitch. What did you tell me before I even walked up? Stay by your car. Tell the truth. Tell the whole story. You try to say the same shit. Stay by my car, mata. And what did I do? Walk right past your car, bitch. That's crazy. All you had to do is tell this man, if they called for trespass, that he was on their property, all you had to do was tell him, hey, sir, go to the sidewalk. Hey, sir, go to the sidewalk.
The other one's still out in the wild here. If there's more work that needs to be done.
You're stupid. You fucking suck, man.
Okay.
Miss Cardenas, don't follow this pussy's lead, man.
To go talk to the judge about that. I'm gonna have you stand up.
See, that's what I'm talking about. He ran his name illegally, right? And he has warrants. That's what you're going to jail. That's what you're taking to jail for, bitch. Warrants. That's the tyrannical shit I'm talking about. Straight loser ass. But ask yourself this, bitch. Why aren't you following them people that are shooting people in the neighborhood? Huh?
You know who they are?
Y'all know who they are. Y'all have videos of them. What the fuck are you talking about? But this is what you rather do, harass homeless people, right? But you just said you have to take them to the court because it's a warrant. Fucking loser. That's why I don't respect you, Bango. You're trash, bitch. Stupid fuck. And you failed to tell people the actual... Just because this place called on him, he has to identify himself. And that's the shit y'all don't tell them. You don't tell them their rights. You don't, because you're a piece of shit, Bango, just like the rest of them. You want to front from my camera like you're a good guy. But what you just did right now showed your shitty colors. So now you understand. Every time I deal with you, bitch, it's nothing but this. Fuck you. Don't walk up to me and ask me how good of a job you did, bitch, because you're fucking trash.
From this situation, we learned that every citizen has the right to protect their personal freedom, including the right to film publicly. No one, not even the police, has the authority to impede this right. Remember, safeguarding individual rights and freedoms is crucial in a democratic society. The police face a citizen in a tense situation where they not only invade privacy, but also abuse power to make an arrest without clear cause. This leads us to ask, are actions like these truly just and fair to citizens? What do you think?
No, it's not wasting your time. Right now, you're paying.
Paying for what?
Well, if you're suicidal, that is a crime.
It's a crime to be suicidal?
It is.
Well, I'm not suicidal, so...
Well, that's not what we got.
Well, that's
You
not
have your
my
ID
problem.
on you.
Nope.
You're going to go to jail. Walk away.
Then take me to jail.
If you walk away from me, you're going to jail.
Really? For
Yes.
what?
Obstruction.
For
So keep
what?
arguing.
So, I'm being detained for what?
We got a call. We're here to talk to you. I don't care if you want to talk to us or not.
Okay. So you're just going to keep me out in the cold?
I will. So what is going on?
I'm not talking to you without an attorney present.
That's fine. Go ahead and turn around and champagne back.
Not being arrested?
Right now you're in detention.
Oh, well, you can detain me without handcuffs. I think it was intimidating me, you fucking asshole. Alright. In front of work. You fucking twat.
Well,
Go
you wanted
fuck
this
yourself.
route. Okay.
Alright. Yeah.
Come on. Turn around. Spread your feet. You think it's gonna poke, stick, or stab? You don't know?
Probably.
Okay.
If there is anything in there, can you please let us know?
That's fine, because if anything does cut me, that's yours.
Oh,
Really?
you're on fucking risk, asshole. Something might be in there. It might. This is more than a Terry stop.
Yes, it is.
So you're arrested. At this point,
Yes, you are under arrest. Obstruction.
I'm obviously not obstructing you.
You obviously were.
Okay.
Because when you walk away from us, or we're here illegally, and you were detained, that is obstruction.
I didn't walk away from you.
You were 100% walking away from me.
At first. That was before you said I was detained. Now let's go. I'm in a body cam. Fucking twat.
Yeah.
That's not. Now you're just violating my fucking rights. Well, there's no violation of rights. You're under arrest. The arrest. It's false arrest. What question? Are you done?
I'm not done.
Just take me to fucking jail, you fucking twat. Really?
Really?
Fuck's sake.
I'll put it in your car. Have a seat.
Yeah, just put in.
I don't know how.
Put your toes in first. Keep your heel out. There, now put your toe.
From this situation, we learn that every citizen has the right to protect themselves from abuses of power by law enforcement. No one has the right to infringe on personal freedoms or stop the right to film in public. We must always protect our basic rights and demand fairness from all government agencies. In this situation, a citizen is filming in a public area, but is threatened by the police who claim this infringes on others' privacy. The police abuse their authority by threatening to charge harassment just for recording in a public space. Does the freedom to film in public spaces get violated? Let's find out in this video.
Pull up so we came back.
Yeah. She was
I am going to file charges.
She was upset because you guys are just filming inside the business. That's the only
So I can't
complaint.
walk down the street with a camera without being harassed? Is that what goes on in this town?
No, that's not the problem. That's not the way this town operates.
I'll tell you what happened. The receptionist, she identified herself as the receptionist, came out. We're having a very cordial conversation with her, laughing and smiling. And the business owner came out and started screaming, "Shut it down."
Shut it down.
Yeah. So I said, absolutely not. So at that point, my
Yeah.
Mr. Nice Guy went away.
Right.
And I said, no, I'm not shutting it down.
Yeah, the problem that we're having is that, you know, you're allowed obviously to be out here on the street. There's no expectation of privacy when you're out here on the street.
Right.
The problem that we run into is that
It's okay.
whenever you start putting the camera inside, then it starts to become an issue.
Well, nobody put the camera inside.
When you start filming inside,
Yeah, when
you're now filming juveniles. Okay.
From the outside.
When I was
That is the
telling this-
case.
when I
I'm
was
telling you that's
Officer-
the case, sir.
All right, no reason to get hot. What I was telling Officer
Yeah.
Catani was the receptionist came out. We were having a very cordial, lovely conversation with
Okay.
her, laughing back and forth. All of a sudden, the owner in the green shirt comes out and just starts screaming, "Shut it down."
Yeah.
I understand
See,
that.
they don't
And they don't understand that you are well within your First Amendment rights to film in the public place. You're on a public sidewalk, all right? What it arises to is that you are now creeping out residents and owners.
It's a different word.
What? If
Expectation
so
of-
they have a display inside of this window and they have glasses right here. So if I walk up to this window and I'm looking at the display they have on the window, you're going to tell me that's illegal?
If you continue, I understand. If you continue to film inside there,
Yeah,
you will be cited for harassment.
Yeah, you can't
For
just...
filming inside the window?
For filming inside, you're filming people who do not want to be filmed.
So
Listen to me. Listen
I
to
don't
me.
want to be charged with harassment. I'm trying to have a civil. You keep trying to escalate. I'm trying to have a
I'm not
conversation.
escalating anything.
Hold on.
Is there a supervisor available?
Yeah,
It's
that's
him.
me.
That's you. Okay, so I'm going to deal with him.
Okay,
if that's
that's
okay
fine.
with you.
So
okay.
what we're trying to do is we're trying to eliminate the people. They have an expectation of privacy once they're in the, once they're inside.
Not when they're
the
behind
window.
clear glass windows and they have static displays, and I'm not allowed to come by and look at the mirror.
Well, that.
And what if I want to
absolutely.
record them so when I go home I can sit down and look at it?
But you got to understand where they're coming from.
Well, I
They're
understand
inside
their
a business.
I understand their apprehension and maybe calling you and having you come out and educate them that I'm doing nothing wrong. But for this officer to threaten me with harassment because I'm taking video inside of a window is completely false.
Well, you
Absolutely false. Sure, I can.
You can't point the video camera
I
if
can.
there's children in there or...
I don't know who's in
anybody.
there. First of all, you see the glare on these windows? You can't even see past 1-2
I
feet
understand
inside
that.
the window.
You're well within your right to film the
can
products,
film
the
inside
products,
the
the
window.
products. It's the people inside the store.
That's not true. I assure you. And I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm trying
Oh, yeah,
to
I
have a healthy
understand.
conversation.
Okay, that's fine.
If I am outside, okay, here's the way the law works. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to educate you.
Okay.
Tell you how the law works. You cannot trespass my eyes. So
What's that?
You cannot trespass my eyes. So this is the law. This is
I understand
the
that.
Supreme Court has ruled on this. There's case law.
Okay.
So as long as I am standing somewhere where I have a lawful right to be, I can look at video or photograph anything my eyes can see.
And we've told you that.
If this was somebody's home, that would be a different story.
Absolutely.
Right? This is a public business on a main street with glass windows, with static displays in the windows. Absolutely no reason I can't film in the window. And you know that's the case. That's absolutely the case. And then, you guys don't want to, I'm trying to be civil with you. I even told you, I thanked you for your professionalism.
Absolutely.
Don't
We're
worry.
trying to be civil with you guys as well.
No, you're not. You're threatening me with harassment and unlawful nonsense. That's not true. You don't know what my education is. You don't know what my background is. And I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
No, I understand that.
But I'm not going to be shunned away from exercising my rights. I can tell you that right now.
Nobody's shunning
So
you
if
away
you
from
want to
exercising
threaten
your
me with
rights.
harassment, arrest, whatever you're going to do, that's up to you.
Can I ask
that's
you
completely up to you.
just a question, if it's all right?
Yeah, absolutely. You can.
What generated this today?
Phone calls for people freaking out over a camera.
I mean...
I have engaged with everybody, and I spoke to everybody today the same way I'm speaking to you. Until this woman came out and started screaming. The first thing she said was, shut it down. Screaming, shut it down.
Well, she
yelling.
doesn't obviously know the...
So that to me is creating a
She
disturbance.
doesn't know you guys have the right to film.
It sounds like you don't know I have the right to
explained.
film.
I do. I do. That's the first
So
thing
you're
I
just
said.
trying to intimidate me out of my
No,
rights?
no one's
Don't go
intimidating
there.
you.
I'm
No
telling
one's
you now.
intimidating you out
You're
of your
making a
rights.
mistake.
The first thing I said to you when we first made contact is you guys are well within your rights to film within the public.
That's correct.
That is the
Without limitation.
the
Period,
abs-
out, end of
the-
story, that's it.
and that's why we left the first
That's it.
time.
And even if I film in the windows here, there's nothing you can do about
I
it.
understand that.
I'm glad you understand that.
And I
So
believe
I would appreciate if you don't threaten anybody with harassment from now on. That's unlawful. That's intimidation.
it's not.
That's intimidation, and you're
It's not.
harassing me making unlawful threats.
I'm-
Yes, it is.
I'm not making an
And you don't
unlawful
want to open up to a lawsuit because I'll clean the bank. So don't go there.
Why are you doing this today?
Your officer here is threatening me with charging
No,
me
I'm
with
not
harassment.
I'm not
That's
talking
why
about
I'm
that.
upset.
I'm not talking
Now
about
I'm
that.
upset.
Yeah.
Now I'm out here standing up for my rights instead of exercising. You've put me in a position where I need to defend myself. So
we're gonna
I would
go-
suggest to you,
we're gonna go talk.
you've been very calm and cordial. That's why you're the supervisor. You need to learn from me. Okay, you don't intimidate people. That gun and that badge doesn't give you an explicit set of rights, okay?
All right. Well, I'm
It
going to go
doesn't.
talk to everybody inside
Go
here.
talk to whoever you want to talk to. And I'm going to carry on doing what I'm doing. And if I want to film in the windows, I'll film in the windows. That's the end of the story. And I appreciate you being reasonable, sir. That officer is being...
Just
You
trying to-
witnessed the whole
Just
thing.
trying to figure this whole thing out.
You want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah.
This is a First Amendment audit.
Right.
And you know exactly what that is. Okay? So I'm out here with the sole purpose to exercise my right to take video and photographs in public.
Right.
And I am not going to allow you or that other officer or anybody else to interfere with that right. If you want to do that, it's going to be putting me in handcuffs, charging me unlawfully with a crime, and then, like I said, I'm going to clean out the coffers in Oakmont. Okay. So let's not go there. You've been very civil. You've been very
Just
courteous.
trying to figure
Well, now I've told
everybody's
you what it is. You don't have to figure it out anymore.
rationale.
I'll even, when we're all done here, I'll give you my channel name.
All right, cool.
Are we being detained? Are we being detained right now?
No,
Okay.
you guys are good.
Very good.
All right, thank you.
Well, no, you know what? I want to see how this ends with your officer. He's got a hair up his butt to try to take some legal action here. And I'm hoping you're going to rein him in and save the citizens a lot of heat.
I'm just trying to make
Well, I've been very forthright with you, and I told you what I'm doing. So now you can go in there and explain it to him.
Just want to make peace.
Yep, but keep your officer in check. Don't let him screw up. Fair warning. Can't take video inside the windows. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Amazing.
You guys are clowns. Can't film inside the window because there's children in there. So that's what the people in there told them. And then they just fall for that crap. Hey, no.
Hi, everything's okay?
Yeah, these people called the police on us because we're out here taking pictures. I'm out here with my son taking pictures on the sidewalk, and they called the cops and said they were freaked out.
Really? What are you guys here for?
Check it, I've never been in Oakland before.
Oh, you're just like videoing?
I'm traveling across the country with my son and my wife.
Oh, where are you guys from?
South Dakota.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
What
wow.
brought you here?
We've been in 28 states in the past 2 years.
Okay.
We're trying to do 48. The original plan was 50, but then things have happened in the world, so
Yeah.
we kind of narrowed
Hawaii
it down
Alaska
to
are
48.
kinda
Yeah,
hard to get to.
yeah. I don't know if I want to go through all that, but yes, I mean, strange stuff to call the cops on somebody with a camera.
Yeah. Wow.
They said I was filmed because they have all this stuff in the windows here.
I thought you guys were doing a movie. or
That's
something.
it. It
Yeah.
looked, yeah, it looked like a movie.
They said they have stuff in the windows, and evidently, I guess there's some kids in there getting eyeglasses, so they said we were filming the children. I'm with my child. I don't even know what that's all about. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Cops are pretty nice here.
Yeah, they're
hopefully you
so
have
nice.
No issues.
Yeah.
So, oh, hopefully, we'll see.
Well, welcome to Oakland.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, welcome to Oakmont, pretty much.
Yeah, welcome to Oakmont. That's the statement of the day.
This is what goes on in Oakmont, Pennsylvania. Karens everywhere, people yelling at us for filming.
Oh yeah, I hope I said Pennsylvania. I think I might have said Oakmont, Ohio in the beginning or something. I gotta double check that.
So yeah, Karens everywhere, people giving us a hard time for filming, yelling at us, calling the cops on us. Police officers threatening us with arrest for harassment. State employees who give people the finger at the liquor store. Ridiculous.
You're all set, Sarge? Very good.
Thank you.
Can I speak to you for 1 second before you leave? Just now that I always wait to see how you're going to handle things before I get a little, let my defenses down
I
a little bit.
understand that. No, I explained to them clearly that, you know, you gentlemen have a right to be out here. You're filming in the open air. You're on the public streets. There's no expectation of privacy.
Okay.
It's no different than if somebody has a traffic cam or cameras on a building, you know.
Right.
The problem that they had was that, I don't know if you guys are aware of the HIPAA laws. It's
I'm very
Health
familiar with
Information
HIPAA
Privacy Act. They were just worried about that as far as maybe getting information that maybe they're working on.
Well, you know what's funny about HIPAA, to address that? You probably already know, but HIPAA laws
Maybe not,
only
I don't
apply
know.
to people that are trained and certified in HIPAA.
Oh, okay.
I'm not bound by any HIPAA. The onus is on them to protect the private information because they've been trained
Correct.
and certified.
Yes.
So if they leave private
Yeah, paper
information
on
out,
it, right.
I can video it and do whatever I want with it. Yeah. Not that I would.
Right.
I'm not that
I don't
kind
think
of, that's
you're.
not
Yeah,
what my
you know, I don't
interest
see
is.
that you being that kind of person. You're not a vindictive person.
No,
or
not at all.
anything.
And just so
I
you
see
know,
what
this is my son.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
Nice to
certainly
meet
not
you.
out filming kids with my son.
I'm Joe, by the way.
And that my wife is standing down the street here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So nice to meet you, Joe. My name's Jason.
Jason, nice to
Pleasure
meet you.
sir.
Pleasure.
And I'll tell you what,
Ben?
you know, I am a little concerned though. I just want to express my concern as a citizen here. Apart from this, your officer threatened basically to charge me with harassment if I pointed my camera in the windows.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that
I'll
was...
speak with him, and we've already talked about that, addressed that.
Okay, I appreciate that.
We talked about it in there. I talked to my supervisor on the phone as well, just to
Okay.
double check.
Of course, sure.
To make sure that everybody's on the
Right.
same page here.
I just, with him, I don't know if that was lack of knowledge or if that was an intimidation tactic that he's using,
I
but
think it
it's...
was maybe lack of knowledge.
Okay.
You know,
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'll agree with you.
I've done these situations before, and you know, the big thing is that you want to make sure that everybody is protected, including you and you know,
everybody is
has
protected
their
in regards
First
to the
Amendment.
statutes and in regards to the Constitution, not in regards to their feelings.
Correct.
Because then what it'll turn into is one day somebody walks by with a pink tutu on.
Right. And
I
they
get
get
cringed
offended.
out by the pink tutu. I call you and I want them arrested.
Right. And that
Because
can't-
they scared me.
Yeah,
That's
that's what makes this country so great.
Absolutely,
You know,
yes, sir.
We all have our opinions, but as long as we're not breaking the laws, it doesn't matter. Like you said, somebody, you know, walks past and has something that you don't agree with, or, you know, they say something to you that you don't agree with, but, you know, we'll just talk about like politics or something.
Right.
That's what makes this country great. We all have our own opinions, and, you know, we can form them based on judgment, you know, knowledge,
Right.
education.
And luckily we have a constitution in this country that guarantees those privileges. and rights.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love it.
Now, imagine
Absolutely
being in a
love it.
country where you don't.
Oh man,
you know?
it's just terrible.
But I really appreciate you handling it that
Yeah,
way.
I appreciate
Is
you
it
guys.
sergeant?
No,
Is it-
just patrolman.
So you're just the shift supervisor?
Yeah, 24 years.
Well, 24 years, and you haven't gotten any stripes. I hope you get them.
No,
You must not want them.
No, at this point, no.
You seem like too calm of a guy to want to get wrapped up in a mess.
You know, why fight with people? It's just the world's hard enough as it is.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's tough. Everybody's fighting now. It stinks. So
Well,
why,
we need more officers like you out there.
yeah, just talk to people. That's the big thing. Communication.
Yep.
You know, that's the big
You're
thing.
my kind of guy. That's what I always preach.
Trying to just figure it out. You know, that's the whole thing. I try
you
to
know-
figure out what people how they're thinking and stuff like that.
Right. And you know how I look at it too. Right now, as you're well aware, there's a little bit of a divide between the citizens and law enforcement in this country.
There's no doubt.
And we try to do everything we can do to try to close that gap. So
Okay.
the way I'm looking at it from my subjective opinion is I gave your department an opportunity to shine today. And you've taken that opportunity and run
Appreciate
with it.
that.
No, you really did. And I wouldn't say that if it wasn't true.
Yeah.
Your other officer could wind up getting himself, another officer, or an innocent citizen in a lot of trouble or hurt or killed one day.
I understand.
And that's scary stuff.
I understand.
And I'm going to ask you a quick question. What do you think of, because you're coming across as a good police officer here today.
I try to be
And
my best.
there are many good
I don't
police
make
officers
judgments
out there.
against anybody.
What do you think your worst enemy is as a good cop?
Right now?
Yep.
Geez, that's a great question. My enemy right now is somebody pulling a gun on me and just doing a drive-by.
No.
No.
No, well, not my opinion.
Yeah.
Not
okay.
my opinion. Not to negate your opinion, but not my opinion. My opinion, your worst enemy right now in this environment, in this day and age, as you like to say, is a bad cop.
Oh, absolutely.
Because a bad cop is out there getting the good guys hurt, killed, sued,
That's a good
arrested
point, yeah.
every day. So the problem lies in the fact that policing is unique in the fact that you guys police yourselves. Most places don't have that luxury,
Correct.
right? So being that that's the case, we as citizens rely on you to effectively police yourselves and rein in the bad guys. And I'm not asking you to destroy anybody's career. You know, people make mistakes. This guy his wife might have given him hell last night. Maybe he's in a bad mood.
Yeah.
I don't know. So all I ask you to do is have the talk with him and explain to him that that type of behavior that was just exhibited by that officer here today can escalate a situation into a mess. And you know how it is. Once it goes up, it's hard to bring it back down.
And that's the
so
thing.
that's why de-escalation is written into your policy.
Knowledge is power.
Yes.
If you know what you're allowed and not allowed to do, then I think that you can de-escalate anything.
Right.
That's the thing.
And that's what we're trying to do, is we're out here trying to spread awareness, open up constructive conversation, and produce something and be productive
Makes
in
sense.
society.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
too many people sit around and complain what's going on in the world, and they do nothing about it.
Yeah, they just complain.
That's the evil in this world.
Yep. They
Yep.
just want change, but they don't want to make the change.
And they don't think they're capable of making the change. You know, one little increment, my son and I and my wife have been in 29 states in the past 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Driving. I'm about to hit 80,000 miles.
Oh, wow.
And our whole purpose in doing that on our own dime is we go out and we're planting seeds of freedom and seeds of liberty, trying to defend our Constitution, because it's in a bad way right now. And we're not very happy about it. So we try to passively go out and exercise our rights. And this is just a form of doing that. Because
Gotcha.
rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, they tend to go
they,
away.
they get fat.
That's it.
Turn to
But I
fat.
really appreciate you. I like you. And I mean, you and I could probably have a lot of conversation.
I like what you have to say.
I like what you have to say, and I appreciate you. And I hope Hope this conversation doesn't get lost, because I know you have a lot to do and a lot going on.
Yeah.
But this happened for a reason here today, so let's all make the most out of it.
Very good, sir.
All right, sir.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Jason.
And it's Catani.
Yep.
Catani?
Catani.
Catani.
C-A-T-T.
I forgot I'm back on the East Coast. Catani.
C-A-T-T.
Out west, they'd say Catani.
Oh, okay.
All right, brother, but I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great
Bye, Ben.
day.
Have a good
Is it
night.
all right if I cross, or am I going to get a jaywalk?
Oh, hold on. No. I just don't want you to get hit.
You want me to go down to the crosswalk?
No. You can go ahead. Once this traffic clears.
Well, I appreciate you, brother. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And just so you know, I'm going to stick around for like 2 minutes and take video after you leave, just so they don't have the appearance of us getting chased away.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm out of here. I'm not going to linger.
Oh, thank you.
All right? No, we're done. First time I ever came to your town, we had the experience, and now I'm going to get something to eat.
Yeah. Good. So it sounds like a good plan.
All right, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
We learn a vital lesson about citizens' freedoms, particularly the right to film in public spaces. Everyone has the right to protect their personal freedom and legal actions. The police cannot infringe on this right, and we must always stand up for our rights against any abuse of power. What about you? What do you think of these situations? Leave a comment below so we can discuss together.